Okay, hello, welcome. This video that I'm doing is about monitoring streams for invertebrates, and it goes along with a blog. It's part of a blog that I do, and you can locate it at frankholzman.blogspot.com. And so I'm going to show you real simply what we're doing here. To monitor a stream, if you have streams, open water on your land, you need to make sure that the water is clean. And one of the ways you can do that, there are several ways, but one of the simplest ways is to check for invertebrates. And invertebrates that live in clean water. So what you do is you find a place in the creek where you can get into the bed accessibly. And I take an old window screen. Here we have an old window screen that I've acquired. And I jet it into the floor, into the bottom of the bed of the stream. And then the idea would be to go upstream. As you can see, there's a couple places up there where the water actually drops. So that creates some oxygen into the water. And what we're doing, this is not a great stream, it's not real clean, but it serves for providing a demonstration. So what I would normally do is I would go up the stream, I would stir it up, get in there and muck it up. If there's rocks, then what you do is lift the rocks up and brush the bottoms off, and go up, say 10 or 20 feet, and then come back. And this screen actually could be dropped down a little bit more to catch more critters. And so then after you do that, give yourself a little bit of time to catch these various different, and then pull the screen out, lay it on the ground, and do an evaluation of what you have. More than likely, unless the stream is really polluted, you're going to have crayfish. Stoneflies, caddisflies, things like that. They live in most streams, unless it's extremely polluted. But the idea is to hopefully, and here's a chart that you can work with. Now this chart is put out by the trying to find it, Isaac Walton League. And so again, you look at this chart. I'm going to lay it down so we can take a better look at it. You look at this chart, and I try to identify the different invertebrates. Again, some of them are real basic, but on the back side you've got even more. And the general idea here is that the more you have, the cleaner your stream is. This chart's also available in my book, A Radiant Earth, and inside you can see there's a copy of the chart. Now, other things you can do besides this is you can check for turbulence. Turbulence would be done by getting a long tube that's about 3 feet long and catching some of the water, and then looking to see if it's clear. If you can see through to the bottom of the tube, then your water is very clear. If not, then there's probably disturbance going on upstream. Keep in mind that we all live downstream from somebody, and so the idea here is to try to get indicators as to what kind of things we have in our stream upstream that are causing problems and creating pollution. Besides the turbulence test and this test for invertebrates, there's also chemical tests, but I don't have access to those chemicals. Those are things you have to buy, and those can check for other various toxins in the soil. So this just gives you a general idea. See, so far I don't have anybody living in here. Well, I have a couple of things, but it looks more like spiders and stuff. So that's just to give you an idea, and this is especially important if you're using your stream to irrigate from or for any other uses. But water on your land is an important component of the balanced ecosystem, which is what we're addressing here. So that's it. I hope you enjoy it. Again, Frank Holzman at blogspot.com, and my book is Radiant Earth. It's available on Barnes & Noble and on Amazon. So thank you for viewing.